What's up everyone, we are here with another ASMR video, and once again we are going to be playing Madden NFL 26. This is going to be Superstar mode. Also, I am playing the preseason just because I don't know if I'm going to be able to play this season because Aaron Rodgers is going to be our number one QB for the Steelers. So, we're just going to play the preseason, see how it goes, try and just get our stats up and, get skill points so we can unlock, better throwing power, deep pass throws, speed, just anything that we could possibly use in the QB position here when we try and take the number one spot next year. But that's going to be incomplete pass. I'm able to get it off in time, and I'm just hit right there. So that's going to be incomplete, and let's see what we are able to do next here. Throw it right there, and another incomplete pass. I am just panicking right now, and I'm not having the game that I'm having the first preseason match. But we're going to see it. We're going to turn it around. We got to stay composed. That's going to be an easy catch right there for a first down. And DK Metcalf with 2 catches for the night already. So Aaron Rodgers did get playing time. I have no idea how long I am going to play. And next after me, maybe Will Howard will get the preseason match after, or after I'm done the third string QB. But let's see, we're gonna launch her right there. Also, I do have to fight for my spot because the Will Howard is also another QB that is going to be fighting for that number one spot next year. Let's see. Anyone open? And that was a bad pass by me, an incomplete pass, and I have to end it on 4th and inches on that play. But it is fine, I haven't really played a lot of snaps in the NFL. Haven't had a regular season match at all. The 6'2 QB out of Florida used to be a Texas Tech QB, but just had to transfer the last 2 years, won a national championship, was not able to get a Heisman, and made it to the national championship 3 times out of his 4-year career in college. 2 times out of his 4-year career in college, won one of them, and was just not able to pull off the other win with Texas Tech. So this QB is familiar with winning, and this QB is familiar with winning in big-time games. That's going to be a pass right there, and it's going to be incomplete, 3rd and 19. Not doing the hottest right now, but hopefully he could just catch up and make it change. And right there, we're going to launch it right there, and another incomplete pass. So we might settle for a field goal if we're able to make it by this far, from this far. But that's going to be 4th and 19, not really able to get anything going on the offense right now. I am struggling here a little. The score is still 7-0. We're going to try and launch it. I don't know if I'm going to play the 3rd or the 4th quarter. I might, and they're just giving me a bunch of running plays. We're going to try and launch it though. Oh no, can I? I guess we're stuck with the run or a kneel down, so we're just going to go for a run. And that's going to be the end. That's going to be the end of the second quarter and the first half. And now we move on to the second half, the 3rd quarter and the 4th quarter. We're going to see if we're going to be able to get playing time. And we do get playing time in the 3rd quarter, so let's see what we are going to be able to do here. Coach Tomlin wants to see more out of me, so he's giving me time to play in the 3rd quarter, and we are going to try and make the best out of it. It's going to be right there, and that's going to be a complete pass for 8 yards, making it 2nd and 2 on that play. Just going to go for easy little passes here, and maybe later if we gain our confidence, we're able to launch it down the field. We will do that, but that's going to be a short pass for a completion of a first down. Let's see. Don't really see anyone open. I'm trying to scramble it. We're going to throw it. That's going to be a complete pass, and that's going to be enough another first down. So right there, able to make something happen. But I am playing with second string, so the defense is second string. So we gotta come out here and outplay them completely. That's gonna be an incomplete pass right there. In order to show flashes that we could be that number one and that franchise QB in the future. That's gonna be an easy pass right there, third and second. No mistakes have been made, so that's a good sign despite me struggling here. Yep, nowhere to go right there. That guy was just wide open in order to hit me, and he's able to hit me, but it's fourth and second. Mike Tomlins wants to see what I could do when it's only. Oh, that's gonna be a first down. When it's in a fourth down situation. But luckily, we're able to grab that first down here. Let's see, we're gonna launch it right there. And an incomplete pass. Maybe I threw it too early, and our wide receiver was just not able to, get his feet grounded in order to catch that ball. And another incomplete pass. Also, I have a D for the night, which honestly, I don't think I'm playing that bad because our defense just keeps, their defense keeps getting close to sacking me, and I'm able to make it an incomplete pass at the least. And another incomplete pass right in the hands of DK Metcalf, and he just cannot afford to drop those type of passes. But that's going to be 4th and 10. I don't know, we're going to make a field goal. I don't know, we have the kicking power to make it from this long. But we are about to see 7-0, nope. And that's going to be the end of the game. So they put Will Howard in the fourth quarter. Wasn't really able to do anything with third strings too. So kind of struggled this matchup. We are going to play another matchup. We did really, really bad. 7 completions for only 60 yards. Not the best at all, but it's fine. We're gonna load up another match. Alright guys, we are all the way here at week number 2 of the regular season. And I was looking at it before I got into the match, and it said I got playing time in the second quarter. It shows me subbing in and stuff. So it's raining and I sub in. I'm assuming Aaron Rodgers goes down with the injury. It's 3-0 right now. It says end the game. So I don't know if it goes on all the way till the end. But we are 1-0. Aaron Rodgers won us the first match. But I guess Aaron Rodgers goes down with the injury and I get playing time, and I'm gonna launch it right there, and that's gonna be an incomplete pass. That was a perfect pass, but it is in the rain, so for some reason Madden's going to make it where it's really difficult to catch on every throw, no matter what, and where all my receivers randomly slip no matter what. So yeah, but that's gonna be a first down, 1st and 10 right there on that play. Just gotta keep the momentum going, just gotta build momentum up. 2nd and inches on that play. And this is my first chance to show the NFL, to show my coach, to show the league what I'm made of. Oh, and that ankle looked weird going up there. Hopefully he's not injured. Hopefully our RB number 1 isn't injured, because that's going to be really, really bad for us. That's going to be an incomplete pass. I felt the pressure on that pass and kind of panicked. 2nd and 10. I want to at least make it into field goal range. Also, I apologize if you guys heard that noise. I'm not that far from the highway. Well, I'm kind of far from the highway, but there's a lot of trees and stuff, and then there's an extra dirt road, but I can still hear everything from the highway, But that's gonna be 4th and 1 on that play, and I think we should be able to grab ourselves a field goal at the least, tying up this game, week number 2. And we're able to make a field goal, and we are out here again, not playing the worst, not playing that bad at all. first NFL start, and I am coming in pretty late in the match. Well, in the second quarter, but still. And I was not prepared, guys. I was just thrown in there and, had to make it happen. So that's exactly what we are going to try and do. DK Metcalf is able to catch that ball, making it 2nd and 2. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. So we got 2 minutes to make it down the field, score a touchdown, or score a field goal. So that's exactly what we are going to try and do. And we are looking to pick up the win, our first NFL start. We're going to rush it, and it's going to slide for a first down. Right there, I'm able to gain 12 yards on that play, and I am getting into it with one of the Seahawks players. So right here, let's see. And just going to launch it. I felt the pressure, not able to come down with it, and an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 still. Need to go into field goal range. It is raining. I don't see anyone open. We're just going to launch it right there. And that's going to be a first down for us. So we are closer. We are moving in closer and closer. We do have our 3 timeouts just in case we need them, but I don't know if we will need them. We're going to wait, get open, and he doesn't get open. So we're just going to rush it for a first down. And we step out of bounds on that one. Still a minute. Still a little over a minute. So I feel like we have all the time in the world here. We just need to be smart, launching it right there wide open. And we are now in field goal range, and we will be using our first timeout. We need to score a touchdown. That is the plan here. A little slip from our wide receiver and another slip. So our wide receiver ends up slipping 2 times, but he's still able to grab us the first down. 25 seconds left. Going to launch it. That's going to be a first down. I think the slip actually helps him. We're going to make a timeout here. And we're going to try and go into the touchdown. If not, we could settle for a field goal. We just need to be smart about this and not throw an interception. And boom. Honestly, a bad throw maybe. We're going to use our other timeout. And we're going to try and go for a touchdown. Remember, we need to throw in the touchdown. We cannot afford a pass underneath. And right there, wide open for me to just run it in there. And that's going to be a rushing touchdown for the rookie QB, John ASMR right there. So I score my first NFL touchdown. It is a rushing touchdown, so I am looking forward to actually throw a passing touchdown, and hopefully that is going to be pretty soon. 3 and 10 now. We make our way on down here in the third quarter. Aaron Rodgers is done for tonight, but I can still pick up the win for this team, so we can move on to 2-0. Let's see, we're gonna launch it right there, and that's going to be 2nd and 2 on that play. Alright, let's see, let's grab ourselves another first down here. We are in the lead but just by 1 touchdown, so we don't want to lose that lead. That's going to be an easy throw on the run right there. A really good throw on the run, and our coach is on the sideline getting hyped up for us. He is liking what he is seeing right now. Gonna just rush it here, and that's going to be a first down for us. And I just slide in the rain. But another rush on our legs. Our legs isn't really something we use in college a lot. But if we ever needed to, we were able to just throw it. Run it. But that's going to be an incomplete pass right there. We need to get into field goal range again to take this lead. I want us to be in a spot where we don't really need to panic. That's going to be a catch, almost a first down, but that's going to be 3rd and 2nd on that play. Let's see. And right there, we're able to throw it for a first down, and I think we have ourselves in field goal range now. Yeah, we have ourselves in field goal range, so let's go. Let's see, I kind of want to get my first ever throwing touchdown, and that was pretty close right there. Another first down for the Steelers. Alright, and we are now in touchdown range, in a red zone range. I don't see anyone open. We're going to rush it and just slide. 2nd and 1 now. 50 yards for the night on rushing. And I think we could get close to grabbing ourselves a touchdown right here. Uh-oh, right there. The Seahawk defender's just right there to just take them down. 3rd and 1 now. Oh, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. We are moving on to the 4th quarter. 3 and 10 going into the 4th quarter. Hopefully we're able to score a touchdown right here, or at least a field goal. We need to be smart about this, and let's see what we could do here. Don't really see anyone open right there, and that's gonna be a touchdown, and I get my first passing touchdown of the NFL just like that in the 2nd quarter, from Aaron Rodgers going down to me scoring a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown right there. May I take the torch from Aaron Rodgers this early in his in my career? I don't know. Probably not. But that's gonna be 3rd and 17, and we get the ball here again really, really quickly. And now we could just run down the clock here a little bit. Maybe score another field goal. Always able to break a tackle. 2nd and 1 on that run right there. Alright, I have a B+ for the night, so that's pretty decent for my first NFL start. And I only played like the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter. I missed the 1st completely. Let's see, we're gonna go for another run here. Just wind down that clock. He's able to gain some big yards on that one. Is the clock still going? And the clock is still going. A little over 3 minutes left. And DK Metcalf is wide open, so that's gonna be a first down. He steps out of bounds, but it is fine. We got the first. We're gonna go for a run right here. See what our RB number 1 can do, and he's just gonna get hit behind the line and completely dominated on that one. Alright, let's see. 2nd and goal now. Gonna rush it, and that's gonna be an easy touchdown right there. He's able to maneuver around and grab our touchdown, and it's now 3 and 23, and it's about to be 3 and 24 after this field goal. Now let's see what Seattle can do. I think it's a little too late for them to turn this around, and they are not able to score at all, and I go back onto the field with under 2 minutes left. 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we are just going to run down that clock. Also, we are in field goal range, but let's just run down this clock. And right there, they have all 3 timeouts, but they will not be using them, so just gonna keep running the ball. Let's see. And I pretty much pick up a win with the Steelers in my first NFL start. Well, not start, my first NFL game, I guess, because I didn't start the first, but we pick up the win, and I think that first down just sealed the deal for us right here. 19 rushes for 90 yards or 80 yards somewhere. But right there, 10 seconds left, and we're just gonna run it down one more time. And it is over, and he almost grabs a touchdown. But anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. I had my first NFL game because Aaron Rodgers got injured. I went in. I got drafted by the Steelers, and I was like, why did I get drafted by the Steelers? They have a really good QB right now. But he goes down, and hopefully next year I could get that number 1 spot. We'll have to fight Will Howard for it, and we don't know if they're going to draft another QB or sign a QB in free agency. So we just gotta keep playing like this in order to get that #1 spot for the Steelers. But anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And I am out. Peace. I love y'all and take care.